Okay, abusuafo for nkyakye obi bia na mesa ma obi bia kwaba mfamba Sunkwa TV aha ye the update and trending news Sunkwa na this me viewers and ya for na abusuafo eye kai ba me dey boy me message say obaje bre na watie me wi na subscribe sa ade wadwen chesu begu comment section kama eye Koku Anyidoho na Atamos nua Atamos abusuafo afedi omo so omo no bi agu ne so akese omo chese omo ne ne bedi no nyo pa akese enya asem kutu enche kwa na eye Atamos di na anniversary na abusuafo omo chese how Koku Anyidoho ede say abusuafo yi fast na nyo mfa no nua ba Atamos nua ba ade abeto abonti so be delivered eye Koku Anyidoho pa akese abusuafo enya asem kutu nti message also baje be nyakotie eye nsen mu nchimi okoba e ba beto as message also be subscribe to my channel be like you sad wadwen chesu e be good comment section kama.
Now, I want to make it clear to everyone that Koku has stepped on the wrong foot by tampering with our brother's grave without our knowledge. That is totally unacceptable. And now, we are going to deal with him because
on days like this, we can only remind ourselves about what the legacy of the great professor is. And since we cannot talk about everything, I've decided to select 3 things as a take-home for everybody here. Number 1, let us remember Professor Mills as a man of peace and a unifier. It is unfortunate that after his death, some pretenders would want to do everything by way of remembering him, everything that he never stood for. Because of the speech of anti-Araba, I don't intend to go further. And just to assure you that next year, this celebration will be massive. And that will be the day of accountability for the pretenders. The day is fast coming. The second attribute I want to talk about relating to Professor Mills, in government, he left us a legacy of a new president doing everything to continue the projects, ongoing projects that are left over at the predecessor. The haircuts we are suffering. If we had listened to Professor Mills, I'm not sure we will be there. Because refusing to continue the projects of predecessor government means that all the monies invested in those projects have simply gone to the drain. And if you borrow money and throw it away the drain, when the day of repayment comes, you will be badly exposed. And that is why we are having these haircuts. I'm very encouraged that the incoming president has vowed to do everything to continue any good project that will be left uncompleted by this government. And you mark my words, any good project. So you know where the emphasis is. Well, we will ask you whether some of the mosques and cathedrals and palaces are worth continuing. Then The last thing I want us to take home is Professor Mills' sense of punctuality at events. He has taught everybody in NDC that time is money. And so in trying to reset this country, we must keep that one also in mind so that we make the best of the time available to us, because life is short. I thank you very much for this opportunity. And when Koku Atta Mills was being praised by the earlier speakers for the wonderful work, I told myself that they didn't know that Kofi is the shadow national chairman of this party. And so those who don't know, when you meet him anywhere, he is the shadow national chairman of this party. Thank you very much, and may God bless us all.
Thank you very much.
Atta Mills, that is the Nkuma Sherba Twidan Ebusia of Cape Coast, and the Anana family of Ekunfi, Nana Ben, and Nanakwa, the Atta Mills family, and the Prenzel family of Danger. And on behalf of our brother, Honorable Samuel Atta Mills, on behalf of our Ebusie Peyin of Nkuma Sherba family, Nana Kojo Isiodofo the First, also known as Dr. Kadman Atta Mills. And on my own behalf, I would like to thank the organizing committee, that is the John Evans Atta Mills Memorial Heritage, the leaders of our great party, NDC, and the entire party for your support each and every year. You started with the public lectures, which we really enjoyed, and now we are going to have the wreath laying. We really appreciate it, and we always wish you the best in everything you do. Now, concerning our brother, we have lost a great man. We think about him each and every minute. He was interested in the development of our youth, in the family, and he was giving us guidance as family. He was a unifier, because our family was divided in political, that is, lines, but he was able to bring us together as one. And that's how we had that ßreak slogan. Now, you have said a lot about our brother. He was so caring, especially with the needy. And I remember when we were growing up, he exhibited that. I remember when we were living at Commander College, where our dad was teaching, our mom also had a store at Kisi. And sometimes he